I'm Dan Dunn, coming at you from the 75th Annual WSWA Convention and Exhibition. With me, this guy's a baller right here. One of the best bartenders in the world, Troy Clarke from Martinetti Companies.
Thank you so much for having me today, Dan.
Yeah, man, good to have you.
This is awesome.
This guy's won just about every award you can win in bartending, right?
I don't know about that, but
well,
a lot of awards, but thank you.
And you work on the wholesaler side.
I do. I work for Martinetti Companies out of New England, and we're a wholesaler. And my role is I'm the Director of Education and Mixology. So I work with customers and accounts, helping them train their bartenders, design their bars, design their beverage programs, and really personalize it to the type of establishment that they are. No cookie cutter cocktails, but really personalizing it to the type of restaurant that they're running or program that they want to run.
Okay. What's your background? How did you come to bartending?
So I've been in it my whole life. I started when I was about 13 years old. I started as a dishwasher.
You know, that's not legal.
It's not. Yes. No, but I wasn't bartending when I was 13. I was working in the restaurant, got into the hospitality side, and then I spent the last about 18 years running programs all over the country, Manhattan, New York, South Beach, Cayman Islands, Midwest, Milwaukee, and then I came over to the wholesale side as I really wanted to be able to impact more people and help train and educate more people really focused on the beverage side of things.
Okay. And being here at WSWA, there are a tremendous amount of influential bartenders.
Absolutely. We have people coming from all over the world.
Yeah.
Mentors. We have Tony Abgaman is going to be here, who's one of the moderators, someone that we all look up to. Dale DeGroff, who also is someone else that has really paved the way for all of us to have careers in this industry. So it's really great to be able to see the legacy that they've created for us, and then the next generation who's going to continue to keep that torch going.
When you walk around, we've got, there's lots of exhibitors here. Do you find yourself walking around tasting stuff going, I could do something with this?
Absolutely. There's hundreds and hundreds of new products that are coming out, things that are established in the market, and being able to cross-reference them, go back and try things that are tried and true, and then new things like Bones White Rum that's one of the exhibitors that's on the floor that we tried, and we thought we'd make a cocktail today with.
Speaking of that, we're going to do a Mojito? We're going to do a Mojito, and as Troy mentioned, with Bones Rum. I don't know if you know this, named for the doctor on Star Trek.
Yes.
Bones, yeah, so that's the rum.
We're going to make a Mojito. I thought a mojito would be fun.
Okay.
Because it's a classic cocktail. But sometimes I think that people think, I don't want to have a mojito in my restaurant. It takes too long to make, or it's too complicated, or maybe at home, you're like, I don't know, too many steps. So what I wanted to do was showcase how simple this drink really is, and then how many different ways you can make it, which is kind of fun. So it's a real basic cocktail. We're going to use rum, some simple syrup, some fresh lime juice, and soda water at the most basic level. So let's start getting built. The first thing we want to do is we want to have fresh mint. That's really important. Fresh mint, right? So go to your local grocery store. No old mint. No brown, no black mint, green. And so you want to get a good handful of mint. So I got about 10 mint leaves here. And you want to just smack that, and it opens it up a little bit.
Why are we smacking it?
It opens it up, releases some of the oils, okay? Then what I want to do is I want to get some of this simple syrup. Now, you can make simple syrup at home with just sugar and water, equal parts, 1 cup of water, 1 cup of sugar, mix them together, now you have simple syrup. Or you can use Torani, which is pure cane sugar. Now, this is a little sweeter than maybe just a 1-to-1, so we're going to do about 3/4 of an ounce. All right, typically we do about an ounce in this mojito. All right, but because it's a little richer, we're going to keep it down. And then fresh lime juice. There's no substitute for a fresh lime, so I squeeze some of that. We're going to do 3/4 of an ounce. All right. We always want to work with our cheapest ingredients first. Why? Because if we make a mistake or we put too much in, we're only throwing away things that are less expensive, and we're not throwing away the good stuff, which
Bones rum
was the Bones rum.
Be what, $30 a bottle?
Probably about that. So we don't want to be wasting that. Sugar and lime juice, we can always get another lime, right?
Okay.
So then we're going to take 2 ounces of Bones rum. All right. We're going to put that in. So far, nothing really complicated, right?
No, I'm following. I'm following this.
Now, here's where a lot of people might get a little more creative. They're going to put ice in here. But I'm going to say no ice.
Dry shake.
Dry shake. So we're going to put our lid on.
Why is that?
All right, so when I add ice and I shake, I'm going to tear apart that mint. It's going to get all in the glass, and then you're going to see mint floating through the whole glass. It's not pleasant. And also it gets stuck in your teeth and
Okay.
it jams up the straw. We don't want any of that. So we're gonna put this on and we're just gonna do a quick dry shake. Now what am I trying to do? All I wanna do is get that mint to extract some more of the oils and get everything incorporated. Nothing more fancy than that. So I'm just gonna give it a quick shake.
Can I do a little shake?
You gotta be careful because it's not cold.
Okay.
So it could pop. You wanna be careful. There you go. Now see, if you're at home or you're running a bar, don't shake like this, right? You want to do is you want to really, if you had ice in there, right? You want to make sure you want to throw a cocktail, right? But now we can be gentle.
No?
Yeah, it's okay, but you really want to throw it, right?
Throw it.
If you had ice in there.
Okay.
For this purpose, we can't overshake anything.
Oh wait.
All right.
Nice aprons, right? Look at these
really
things.
nice aprons. Look, you got your name on there.
Got my name on it. Oh, good.
All right, so we've got everything in here, right?
Okay.
What's our last ingredient that we need to put in? Soda water, right? So we're gonna add a little bit of soda water right into the cocktail. Boom. Now it's already mixed in, because if I put it on top of the drink after I put ice, I gotta stir it in. Otherwise you just drink soda water or you just drink the rum on the bottom. So then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna pour everything in. And now my mint is right on there. I can get one more piece in there. We'll take the top of our strainer at home. All right. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my ice and I'm gonna put it on top. I'm just gonna push it right down. And so you see where the mint goes?
It's kind of like a smash there. Almost.
It's kind of like a smash, right? And so now, all of my ice is there. I can put my straw in. And when you make a mojito, what's important to have lots of good garnish, right? So you wanna save all the tops of that mint that you got. And what we're gonna do, once again, is we're just gonna spank the mint.
Open it up.
Open it up, right?
All right.
And we wanna over garnish and keep it close to the straw, because every time you go in for a sip, you're gonna smell it and remind you. And then all I did was take some wheels, cut them, and put them right on top.
Wow.
And there we have a nice classic mojito. The first sip will be a little stronger.
This is a good looking drink right here. This is a good looking, I don't even know if I want to spoil it by drinking it.
Oh, that's the whole point.
Okay.
Enjoy it, right?
Real, I'm judging you, by the way.
You should judge me, please do, right? How'd we do? It's always the second sip tells you, right? The first sip is cleansing the palate. Third sip is confirmation. What do we do? Pretty good?
Fresh, lights.
You still taste the rum. We didn't cloud it. But how do we make it a different flavor, right? So we use just simple syrup, but what about if you want to go to the store and you buy some Goya juice or your favorite juice at home? Take that and put it right into equal parts sugar. 1 cup of your juice, 1 cup of sugar. And now I have guava juice or guava syrup, passion fruit syrup, lychee syrup, whatever it is.
This is the drink you want to be having this summer.
Yeah.
Sitting on a beach. It looks great, tastes great.
Dash of bitters on top if you want. Dry it out a little bit. So there's endless possibilities. Cut the rum, 2 different rums, 1 ounce of each. If you want a light rum, a dark rum, a flavored rum, pineapple rum, grapefruit rum, whatever your heart desires, whatever you love the most, this drink has so many options for you to make.
It's incredible.
So these are little things that we'll do with customers as they come in. We'll look for shortcuts. Notice there was no muddling, right? Because if I want to bang these out in a restaurant or a bar, I want to be able to make them fast. And so we want to look for speed without sacrificing quality.
Well, and one of the things you sort of touched on earlier, which I think is, there's a tendency sometimes in the business now to try to overthink things.
Yes.
A little bit, take a classic and screw it up, frankly, by doing too much to it. You've taken a classic and made it well, and that's what I think people want.
Yeah. Simple, easy, execute it easy, and if it's a classic drink, call it a classic drink so people know what they're getting, right?
Yeah.
Don't put your own name on it if it's a mojito. Just call it a mojito. There's nothing wrong with that.
Although I would like to dub this to Troy Clarke.
You can call it
I'm just going to call
TC
it
Mojito.
The TC Mojito. Get
Using
yourself
Bones
one
rum.
in Boston.
Boston, Massachusetts?
In Boston, Massachusetts. That's where you can find Troy Clarke, Martinetti Companies.
Thank you so much for having me today, Dan.
Thank you for being here. And that's all we got.